In terms of the pros and cons or advantages and disadvantages of using a GPLP structure, investors are often looking to the flow through capability or capacity of the limited partnership. I'm George Duby, saving the world from tax, one bow tie at a time. This flow through ability, kind of in English, means that the activity of the limited partnership is flowed out to the investors, proportionately, typically, based on the amount of funds that they invest. Phrased a little differently, if there's a real estate investment project in terms of simply a rental program, that rental income, less the various expenses, are going to be flowed through to the investors as if they were doing that themselves on their tax returns. Whereas if it was a development project, perhaps the sale of a condo project, the investors will receive, again, a proportionate amount of the activity, the sales of those units, as if they sold them themselves. Often, because the limited partnership does not actually pay any income taxes, the investors like it because they can dictate for themselves how they are taxed. In other words, if they invest as individuals, corporations, perhaps as another partnership, they may have family trusts involved, they may have a joint venture involved, they can do different things. And that will dictate to a large degree how they are taxed. What makes sense in their specific situation, in contrast to the common example of setting a project up in a corporation, where everyone then who is investing must accept the tax implications of that corporate investment. Other common reasons for using the limited partnership, making clear I'm certainly not a lawyer, but I understand that there is limited liability in many cases for those investors. Further, from a financing perspective, in the vast majority of cases, the limited partners will not be providing a guarantee for the project financing, which again is often in contrast to investing using a corporation. If you want to learn more about this topic, check out our GPLP playlist or head over to my website, georgeeduby.com. No question, this series of recordings on the GPLP structuring is very high level, not a lot of detail. Please feel free to reach out, set up a time to talk further, and we can get into the nuts and bolts for what's right in your specific situation. Have more questions? Please subscribe, follow, and even share. I want all of us to have the tax information we need to do wonderful things.